Welcome members to another episode of Busa Thrive. Okay, and today is 19 February 2023. Okay, so we have a weekend that is hot topic is the CPI. Okay, so then we start with something related to CPI. Okay, so most of the from the chart, a lot of media have put the when you can see the but what like when you see here the US the market did not very strong that the inflation is going to more stickier than the predicted. Okay, so when you are analysis a CPI, you just cannot see only judged by data drop by one is something good. Okay, so because you need to know in CPI the calculation since January they already changed their calculation. Okay, they reduced the effect of food. That means the food inflation carry out the percentage into the CPI has been already been reduced. That means if the food let's say in last year a food increase food inflation up will cause the CPI up more. Okay, compare now. Okay, so now let's say food increase more. Okay, the effect on the CPI is no longer as high as last year. Okay, so this is US lah. Okay, actually almost same like Malaysia also. Anything they cannot cope up, just manipulate the data lah. Okay, so but that's why when you no matter how you manipulate the data, the market will see the detail. Okay, so what you can see here, this is come from this US labor statistic. Okay, this is their former one. You can see that all items is up. This is talk about consumer and all items has been raised, including energy and food. Okay, these two actually is the biggest problem to the US nation. Okay, so but however because of food in 2020 22 or 22 and 21 that time, okay, during the COVID time, okay, US has been over as we can already all know, okay, US has been over printed the money. They're printing the money. Okay, and now all this printed money is still still safe in most of the American. Okay, so their saving still good. Okay, so they're saving good because during the COVID time, okay, some money has been like just giving like that. Okay, so do a small project, then the payment is quite high. Okay, so make the US now US some of the portion is not all lah. Okay, so their citizens still got a lot of money saved in the bank. Okay, so that's why when the food is rise, okay, so energy has rise. Some I think I can say that 30% or 40% still affordable. Okay, still affordable. It's no problem for them because but how long they can afford, that will be a problem. Okay, that will be the problem. Okay, so when you have a look into a detail, you need to look I advise is whatever data come out, you need to have some detail to look into it, see whether is it correct what the media say. Okay, media sometimes manipulate the news. Okay, so but if you don't want to take the headache to see the detail, actually you can straight away see the fact. Okay, the fact in the market is all reflected. Okay, so this one I just want to add in something is about all the food. Okay, all the food has been increased. Actually, all things same to Malaysia also lah. Okay, Malaysia so food you can see that is getting higher and higher. Okay, this is because of now USD US okay has the 10-month yield versus the sorry wrong already. This 10-year and a 3-month yield, the yield curve is still in negative. Okay, it's still about negative 0.9%. As long as this one is in negative, actually will be favor US, but will be bad for non-US country like us. Okay, but this means now the money they are getting stronger. Okay, they're getting stronger. They are more profitable and they can buy more. Okay, so once they buy more, even though the inflation is still high, okay, this one actually will cost us more higher. Okay, so our Malaysia, I think the next come CPI also I think will maintain or slightly above, but slightly above the percentage for Malaysia calculation already is good, already deadly. Okay, because some of the calculation that use based on this nasi lemak. Okay, in nasi lemak KL, okay, he put about 2 ringgit 80 cent. Okay, but I don't know what type of nasi lemak they are buying. Okay, so but in KL, you can get the price is more than that. Okay, it's more than that. Okay, so as we the data is one thing, but what we feel is already is a problem. Okay, so another one is a gasoline. Okay, this is a US gasoline. You can see most of the time is all almost negative one. Okay, now you see certainly it's already jumped to 2.4. Okay, 2.4, and if you see the international the CP the what we said is the crude oil 76 and 78, sometimes 80 in this area. Okay, in this area. Okay, so and unfortunately okay, so this area is US already released their actually it's not released lah. Okay, US take this opportunity sell their oil lah. Okay, sell their shale oil. Okay, so make sure that they take benefit from this Ukraine war lah. Okay, so US need the war continue, especially in Europe side. Then the best also in China, in Taiwan. Okay, so as long as the war is continue, this one will be favor for US to easily do their how to say their QE. Okay, sorry, QT. Okay, so QT, because they just need to get back all this money and make sure their money is strengthened. Okay, so the USD actually the strengthening is already coming in. Okay, start coming another round of how to say the index. You can see how Malaysia ringgit versus USD is already getting weaker and weaker. Okay, so at here I have put some money in US one. Okay, so now already enjoy some profit. Okay, so from the exchange, and also you will enjoy 5% dividend. This 5% dividend is come from US, right? You based on USD, okay, for 1 year lah. Okay, for 1 year, but I put only six month maturity date lah. Okay, so because the interest rate I think will be increased more. Okay, the market is still hanging here. Okay, is because okay, so the market is think that the rate lah. Okay, Fed rate okay will go up, hold a little bit, then come back down. Okay, by end of 2004 it will come down. Okay, but Powell already say will go up, sideways for unknown. Okay, this is during the CPI in February one. Okay, the December one based on CPI December. But now after January, this one might go up and go up more further and maintain more higher. Okay, so this is the estimate will be 0.5 1%. Okay, but however, we did not know whether the Fed is going to do that or not. But we need to base on why he need to do that. Okay, when he's do that, actually is favoring US. Okay, so because the interest rate increasing high, so they can take more advantage and most of the country, because USD is a world currency. Okay, world currency. They need to have a very good QT. Okay, QT. Make sure their earn their how to say, they benefit themselves lah. Okay, so is when you view the world is nothing is how to say, you can say the ugly side is a selfish lah. Okay, selfishness. Okay, so but every country there do need to be maintained in the become the is losing the fight, but they cannot lose lah. They cannot lose. Okay, so as well like this T10 10 years versus 3 months. Okay, so if you put it in all time, okay, all time, you put it here. Okay, so you just draw a line. You can just like draw a line of mabaya. Okay, so we are also using the free one, so I just use this one. Okay, so the gosong here is this. Okay, so if you mark all the time, okay, I think around 2008, this is a dot-com crisis. This is a dot-com crisis. This is because during that time, I think Japan is quite about to take over like how to say, is threaten US already lah. Okay, so they put this thing to destroy Japan empire. Okay, and Japan economy is after that drop already. Okay, this is one time that they take over, and this one actually is take from Europe. Okay, Europe is somewhere here. I think Europe. But if you go back and see all the, if you see detail every time, this technique used by US for the USD power their USD with this yield curve change is to favor US and cut throat for the second empire. Okay, so but this after that this one actually is something about COVID lah. Okay, and why this time so long still maintain at this level? Because it's try to cut the China, but China tak mati yet. So that's why it keep it quite long. Also US also burning actually. It cannot be at this road too long. Okay, so it's like I punch you one punch, 7% of damage due to you, 30% I due back to me. But the problem is now I already punched so many times. So for suppose 70% you punch to China destroy one. Okay, but so far it's still maintained there. Okay, yeah, we also see that a lot of problem raised up in China. Actually, in US also the same, especially the credit Swiss credit. Okay, so there were a lot of bank liquidity also already have a problem. So actually, the entire of this year we are walking in a black swan event. Okay, anything in this thing might be explode. Okay, so but back to this CPI. I think CPI will be continuous, will be no longer carry a lot of meaning, okay? Because the US sure that need the rate to increase to 5.1%, I think. Okay, so this is my opinion only lah. And also I see a lot of statistics people say this number is the things, but however, never it going to up or not, okay? The effect on us is price will continue going up. Okay, so just get ready lah. Okay, February you see this nasi lemak also telur, okay, all night. Okay, so you don't expect March or April is coming down first lah. Okay, so get ready for Raya. Okay, I advise Muslim friends. Okay, so save some. Okay, so to hopefully our country also maintain the food price to be too high. Okay, so then we can have an enjoyable Raya coming in April. Okay, so everything is still hope. Okay, hopefully everything's don't go haywire. Okay, so actually you can go to this website and go through a lot of every time when the CPI release, you go for a detail first. Okay, so you actually don't straight away hear maybe some news say that, oh, the percentage drop, then it's good. Okay, actually sometimes you need to see more detail. Okay, so it look like now the inflation is getting sticky and sticky. Okay, so this one will be not good for us. Okay, and hopefully a lot of country, including Malaysia, already don't do something to overcome all these things. Okay, so we go back to the US 30, and this time I will add in the S&P 500 chart. Okay, so both also is hovering in a sideway. I change the color, change some I think red was okay now. Okay, so change, but however what I can see here, there is the VF trade zone. Okay, VFDZ here. Okay, so you can see here the red green color is getting lower and lower. Okay, even though the VF the normal the VF 2.1, the line is still above this momentum, but this one DZ is already show the weakness at the background is quite building up. Okay, so I afraid is because when you have this type of problem, this one if you want to drop, we can drop very fast one. Okay, it might be a drop something like this. Okay, so straight away drop. Okay, so that's why this one if I are comparing the S&P 500 also we can see the momentum up. This one the VF line is still running good, and the VF trade zone still okay. Okay, still okay. So that's mean I think this one might be have some few things to run. Okay, but what I expected US market, you need to be careful on April. Okay, April, that by the time, because March will be have a Fed meeting. Okay, Fed meeting that time, after the Fed meeting, there will be more clearance of their direction. Okay, because now the market is thought that the rate will like this. The rate will go up like this. Then at the second half come down. Okay, so if suddenly March meeting, so we'll give it this signal up, then will be a big problem. Will be a big problem. Like no drop. Okay, no drop. But drop is sure happen lah. Okay, but Powell already say if the market and the economy is still good, they will continue maintain the rate lah. Okay, so actually, Powell already said that the rate will cut is when necessary the market or the business drop. Okay, so if this market don't drop, how Powell go to cut the rate? So actually, this is logic contra logic at the background there. Okay, so that's why, but compare this one, it look like the market is still have some time to go sideways. Okay, but for it to go up, break up, I don't see any possible yet. Okay, because even though we have see the VF line, okay, still continue moving up, but because this line is moving too long already. Okay, so sometimes they need to have some a correction. Okay, a correction. Okay, so US so far last year Friday look like still supported in the sideway. Okay, so it's nothing much more in a how to say in US. Okay, so because it's actually more like a supported. Okay, so who supported with all this thing suddenly remove it, then will be a big problem. So when you invest in the US, better be careful. Okay, so stand by on your put warrant. Okay, so if you need to be stand by some put warrant. Okay, in case anything suddenly drop, at least the put warrant can save you some losses. Okay, so another then we will move to Hong Kong first. Okay, Hong Kong still in a correction. Okay, my Firefox, this one is gone already. It did not have something like this. Okay, something like this. This is Hang Seng Index. Where you see the VFTZ, the trade zone is coming down, and VF also in red already. Okay, so actually I expect a blue triangle, something like this, a blue triangle. Okay, for pullback complete to rebound. Okay, but however, this one is already cost for 20 and 40. Actually, it's quite alarming already. Okay, suppose the some rebound should either happen here or here. Okay, but now if these two did not happen, then what you see is the next 200 MA. Okay, 200 MA will be last defenses for it to go sideways. Okay, but judging by both VF, this also not looking good. Okay, so it's like the momentum is getting lower, and also all the background weakness is getting more and more. Okay, so for if you talk about now still invest in put warrant, that means short the market, I also not recommended. Okay, because it's due to have a small rebound. Okay, the small rebound did not mean that it will be rebound more higher. Okay, so sometimes there will be a drop, rebound, and drop some more. Okay, drop some more and before it's moving sideways or reverse anything. Okay, so this one need to be too far to forecast lah. Okay, so this one need to be look into it later on. See because the VF, okay, the VFTZ, the trade zone, and also the VF momentum line will give you some noise. Okay, so they will filter out the noise. Okay, if really this thing is happening, you short at here, you still got a far way to go. Okay, so even though you already, let's say already dropped so much, okay, but sometimes stock can go much more lower. Okay, so this is Hang Seng Index still in a already pointing down. And come back to Malaysia. Malaysia next Friday, okay, the coming Friday, 24th of February, will be have our budget. But our budget now got a lot of debt on our hand. Okay, so you really not look like quite good. Okay, and we have been rejected at this rate quite several of time. Okay, so and one thing is not really look promising is the TZ the VF trade zone is already turned to red color already. Okay, and this is already dropped below a ML line, but however you see a blue triangle, that means some support of a momentum volume is still here to support, but overall this is already not good. Okay, so because we are afraid this thing will happen. Okay, when you have something like turn, okay, let's say you can give him a 1 or 2 bar. Okay, 1 or 2 bar, make sure he can have a good action. Okay, something like this. Okay, something like this to make the things been overtake. But however, this VF trade zone is filtered up the entire price. Okay, so but however, the indicator wouldn't have take in consider a lot black swan activity. Okay, sometimes you want to change here. Okay, certainly it look like it's a very bearish, but certainly got a good support from overseas market, or have certain good news coming in, so will make the things change. Okay, but however, once it's changed, you have a potential of a big wave is coming. Okay, and judging is here we have a one wave. The wave is getting weaker and weaker. Okay, when you have a wave is getting weaker and weaker, so why this thing is happen is because of you can see that the price also is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Okay, so it look like it just scared that this one will be come back to test another 1400, or then will be a big problem for us. Okay, so better be careful for next week. Really a lot of uncertainty might be ahead. Okay, so this we'll continue with get some scanner from this trade VSA 360 non-supply and S. Okay, so it look like not much stock can be selected. Okay, so but on hand I still how to say in this PRG. Okay, so this is last week PGR, sorry, PGR is last week PUSA recommendation. Okay, it's not the things look quite good. Okay, the setup. Okay, so another one actually is the NGGB really did not foreseen it can go up so fast. Okay, so I come back to here. Okay, NGGB, where's my NGGB? Okay, okay, so this is NGGB. We will read some loading. Okay, so we go for the chart. Okay, and this one I use a type of PRG. Okay, PRG. Need to find the Malaysia one. Oh, this is a PRG. I short down something. Okay, so like this PRG. Okay, so we saw that the wave actually is quite high. The momentum of this TZ is still very good, and the ML line, the VS still maintain at the upper hand. Okay, so with this kind of stock, okay, so that's mean the goring, kaki goring is still inside there. Okay, so but how high his goring really is unpredictable. Example like this NGGB. Okay, NGGB actually what we have because we know that because this one are already quite long in red color. Okay, once they are in really red color and your VF is really turn green, maybe this one is already too much noise. Okay, so I go back before the breakup. Okay, this is the before the breakup. Okay, you can see that because the accumulation of this stock actually it intends to happen something like that, something like this one. Okay, because it's already in red too long, it's sure it will going to change to green one. Okay, so and I see this one or this one. Okay, when you are using a VF or wherever you see the red color triangle coupling with a blue triangle up, that means this signal has been cancel each other and the momentum still continue moving up. Okay, because why I put this sensitiveness of the triangle is here is because sometimes the market, the smart money will test and could the things look like weakness. Okay, could it look like weakness, then scared people to sell, then before they have a big jump. Okay, that's why when you see this one will be a good, but if you see the triangle, blue triangle first, maybe I put it a little bit here. Okay, so if you have a blue triangle first, and this is blue triangle second, okay, draw again. Okay, so this one and this one, okay, and also this one. Oh, sorry. The red one is supposed to be like this. Okay, so the red one is also like this. Okay, so then you have a blue one coupling the next one, and you have a coupling on next one. Okay, so I won't use the like this. That means the bullishness is still there. Okay, because it cancel the red one, because this red one, one day the smart money is try to get, then the second day is buy back. Okay, so that's why it detects something like this. If this one is the smart money is marked up. The second day is buy sell down. Okay, sometimes there will be jump out like something like this. Okay, the bar has been gap up. Suddenly at the next morning, it straight away come down. Okay, so we will be detect something like this. Okay, so when you see this like this is good, like this is good, like this is good. Okay, but when he's see the ballet one, there will be a big problem. Okay, so but however, in indicator we can know something is coming lah. Okay, something is coming, but how far is jump really unknown. Okay, so I also don't know. Predictable until 9. Okay, so about 8.88 something I already so I think you can hunt. Okay, so you can go for a lot of stock to look at it. Okay, so when you are for members has already have these two indicator. Okay, so actually these two indicator is not very expensive lah. Okay, so I just only for the Trade VSA member you need to add on just only 250 ringgit. Okay, and this 250 ringgit is per yearly subscription. Okay, yearly. Okay, you can use this thing 365 day. Okay, it is less than 1 ringgit per day for two indicator. If you divide by 2, less than 50 cents. Okay, but how the cost is not important. Important thing is when you use it, okay, you can earn back this money. Okay, so to earn back this money, you just only have a stock give you a 4%. Yeah, up. Okay, you already earn back that percentage. Also, yeah, compare you are investing is a 10K or 5K lah. Okay, it's normally lah for stock lah. Okay, so if you invest 100K, then it will be a different story already lah. Okay, so this is not a call buy or call sell. Okay, so this is only sharing the indicator. Okay, so what I have see a few because I here have some difficulty on ATTA. Okay, ATTA is also another stock that I need to share here. Okay, so because I want to demo the index, how to see the index in the pullback complete. Okay, so actually this is a very nice pullback complete because you see this is the wave 1. This is coming wave 2. Okay, 1 and 2. Okay, so you have a second wave is higher than 1. That's been done based on the Ilion wave. This is actually the wave is coming. Okay, so and also you can see here this is drop below the ML line. Now let's go back to ML line. So we can judge that by seeing these this section actually this section is something talk about a wash. Okay, I mean the smart money wash people out first. Okay, before he mark up going up more further. Okay, so but the flip side is because this one we can still see the volume is actually not so super high. Okay, super high. This means might be not many goring. Maybe one smart money is goring inside only. But however, I want to show you this one is this one. Okay, wherever you see the going up got the red color and blue color, this means the pulliness of the bar is quite good. Okay, so watch this one. So I'm afraid this one might going up or moving a sideline for a while. Okay, if did not see any red triangle down and or this blue triangle this TZ this trade zone did not change to red color, then will be fine. Okay, everything will be fine. Okay, so actually when you combine the two VF, actually it's quite direct lah. Wherever you see the red color one and you see the VF red color, okay, you don't trade lah. Okay, you trade this one forward. Okay, you come down here. Okay, so just wait first lah. Wait until he's really going to corner that time. When you're already going to corner that time, you only jump in to invest lah. Okay, so you don't jump in after you jump in also is coming out already, but he coming back down here. Okay, this is have a tendency to going down some more one. Okay, but because of there are some background have some project, maybe the smart money is the project reach here, you want to go out, then only the indicator is to start to turn. Okay, so very easy. Your red color will come out. Okay, the blue color you stay inside. Okay, so this is one of a stop, and another one is this Samaitan. Okay, this is I saw it is because now TNB bill is killing. Okay, and better, and because in compare of Solar West. Okay, Solar West. Okay, so what I see, Solar West, is it this one? Solar West. Solar West. Okay, Solar West. Okay, Solar West is already going up high. But one thing good is I actually I waiting it to pull back. Okay, because I see the wave is quite good. Okay, this is first wave, this is the second wave, and this is accumulation. Okay, so with DZ VFTZ, you just focus on this green things only lah. The rate you don't need to see. Okay, so if rate one is for your short, if you are trading the future market, then it's a different story lah. Okay, so as long as the green is still okay, then you will be continue doing great. Okay, but however, it's not saying that this thing is or some of the how to say the incident. Okay, the incident, this one sometimes smart money start to take profit. Okay, you do not know when smart the entire thing. Okay, so what we have built in here is we know that the momentum of buying up is still high. Okay, it's still high, and we better wait for it to drop first. Okay, when you see a blue triangle here, only you invest back up. Okay, but in compare, I see because Solar West already run quite a long already. Okay, so in the wave concept, because the wave is usually when come to the third wave, continue going up one. Okay, so what we have, I see in because the some item is look like is more like a wash here, wash one, wash two. Okay, so I see the wave here, even though the wave is not high as before. Okay, but I still see the things is continuous is moving up. Okay, so of course, if you talk about the strength in the background, this solar way is quite better. Okay, if you enter here, then it's okay lah, but already miss it, miss already, so nothing to do. Okay, if you want to chase higher, your risk is going higher, so better look for a small one, better one. Okay, so how it go up, we do not know. Okay, because the smart money is in position, but you don't know how he want to go in. Okay, we do not know also what news is coming in. Okay, maybe something coming up, going the nuggets too high, then suddenly a lot of people go to buy or not. This one we will be hard to say. Okay, so this is some of the stock. I see like many stock is still in the how to say is turning lah. Okay, example like NWP. NWP actually if you see the chart, okay, I show you the chart first. Same like the how to say the Solar West. Okay, so you can see here this is come from the actually this one come from the insider this 360 lah. Okay, 360 insider information, and also this one actually if you buy the each newspaper weekly, you also can get this data, but just that you need to key yourself only lah. Okay, so but we see that this one, the green one, and this green one, and also you see the VF is continue moving up above this momentum line. Okay, so for this type of stock, what we are waiting for is this thing. Okay, this is mark the beginning of a pullback. Okay, this is the beginning of pullback. Okay, when what we need to wait is until another blue triangle. The best is the red color coming, certainly have a blue triangle, and this green still continue, maybe continue the same level or drop a little bit, continue in green color, then will be a good spot to try to trade at the lower point. Okay, so this is how we use the VF and to spot where is our entrance. Okay, so not saying that all stock have a red color, they will be coming down. Okay, sometimes they will be overnight already because the momentum at the background is quite good. Okay, so this is some of the stock that I share this week. Okay, so the important thing is market now consider in how to say a jagger form lah. Okay, so in this type of situation, then you make sure you are invest in a correct situation. You got a lot of stock in a small cap. Let's say this is a small cap chart. Okay, so when you are in the small cap is already going up quite some time already. Okay, so actually, if you have this TZ, the trade zone is not focused on the volume. Actually, it's a price action. Okay, price action is more on with Elon with calculation. Okay, but is volume spread analysis concept. Is based on the volume. Okay, because we need to separate out these two because to avoid the noise. Okay, the noise generates You're waiting for it to load a little bit. Okay. Sometimes the internet also quite a little bit slow here. F FBMS. Okay, small cap. A small cap index. Okay. Okay. So the wave is coming in already. Okay. So you can see here actually you have a big drop. Then usually come to a test. Okay. Usually when you have a big drop, then will become out a small recover and retest again. Then the red color will be lesser. Then come the rebound. Okay. So after because when you see it's always a move in a cycle. Okay, now it's in green. Okay, so sooner or later will become a red color one. Okay, so when the red color, there will be a pullback. Whether it will come like a big wave drop or a small wave, okay, it need to be depends. Okay, so that's why when you have, let's say your investment, okay, so you make sure you don't silent or invest a lot in the puncak here. Okay, at the top here, is at the top here, okay, so we do not know when is this drop. This luckily the things did not change to red color. Okay, so because the market is very rosy with the rate. Okay, but now it's all over. Now they don't know. Okay, so this one also in light green and already a light green. So there's a tendency of changing a red color. Okay, so when you are in this situation, okay, then you need to cautiously invest. Okay, so that's why when you are in a good momentum, you can don't need to cut loss. Okay, but let's say you are in the sideline, okay, you need to cut loss. Okay, so if you're not cut loss, you need to go through this one or go through this one. Okay, that will be a little bit hard for you to hold. Okay, so this is how the terminology of a trading or holding an investment. At least you are buying a solid blue chip. Okay, but even though now solid blue chip, like last time the nugget, like TNB, sorry, TNB. Okay, not touch and go. Okay, not this one. Oh, sorry, it's not TMP, the Naga. Okay, the Naga. Okay, so you can see here that the Naga is quite moving high because of all the bill electrical can pass through to the end user. Okay, so it's getting higher, and you can use the trade zone. Okay, and also the momentum, the monitor, the thing is like moving. But the problem is I see the wave is getting weaker. Even only here certainly have a cap here, but this one you need to be careful because sometimes the stock need to mark up and certainly come down. Okay, so because to end this like something like this. Okay, something like this. Okay, so that's why the best to invest is when the turning point is here. Okay, that's the turning point. Okay, you still can buy here. Okay, so you can trade here because you still, but you need to jaga lah. Okay, so you're already in here already, so no guarantee this one will continue running up one or sometimes it's coming down. There will be a problem. Okay, these two indicators need to work together lah. Okay, so if both is still rosy, then it's rosy lah. Okay, one rosy, one start to weaken, so that means something at the background is already getting weakened. Okay, if both also come down, definitely no need to talk lah. Okay, so don't invest that kind of stock lah. Okay, so this is a little bit about next week. Okay, the things to look at, and hopefully our budget will be good. Okay, so I end here, then it will be coming back to talk about the budget and what will happen next week. Okay, so in next episode on Sunday. Okay, so for now, okay, have a good rest and enjoy your weekend, and bye from me. Okay, thank you.